This morning, St. Louis city leaders say in order to fund police raises, they'll need to cut other critical city services.
The Board of Aldermen is moving forward with a city budget bill, but local leaders argue their hands are being forced. Mercedes is joining us in studio to explain all of this. It's starting to get really confusing, Mercedes.
Very confusing, Michelle and Landon, and a lot of back and forth. So this controversial proposal would add millions of dollars to the city's police budget, but would slash funding from the ambulance division. A spokesperson for the city's fire department told 5 on Your Side this will have a direct impact on their capital improvement plans. So this all unfolded last night during a special meeting at City Hall, where the Board of Aldermen advanced a budget plan to meet the demands of the state-controlled police board. The board approved 22% raises for top-ranking officials, totaling $2.3 million. This automatically triggered another $1.4 million in matching raises for the fire department. So to pay for the raises, the city stripped nearly $500,000 out of the ambulance division, along with $1 million from police liability claims.
I do not stand for this undemocratic, unjust, and dangerous process for making our budget.
And this year we have a budget in which one department is kind of operating outside of the rest of the city budget, and we're forced to deal with that in the budget process.
So a spokesperson for the fire department says the funding supports facility upgrades, equipment purchases, and fleet replacement. Now the budget changes are not final, so the Board of Aldermen is expected to take its final vote on the budget on Friday.
Okay, and you know, I'm not trying to put in an opinion here, but it just seems like it's a mess, and it just keeps getting messier, more confusing for us. Glad you're following it, but also really hard to be like, okay, what just happened?
Right.
What do we know? What does this mean for the RAM settlement fund?
I mean, I think this is the question on everyone's minds, Michelle and Landon. We've been talking about it for months now. We were saying this morning, if we have to read something else about the RAM settlement funds and no resolution, I mean, it's crazy. Everyone's like, what the heck are we doing? So the Board of Aldermen is expected to hold obviously a very highly anticipated final vote this week regarding how the city is going to distribute the RAM settlement funds. But of course, I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen. I feel like we've been saying this a lot. We'll, of course, be following that closely on Friday to really see if this never-ending saga ever comes to a resolution. I mean, we've been talking about this money sitting here for the city for years now.
Well, how many times do we say, okay, there's one more discussion about this, and then there's like 20 more. And it's just really hard to keep up what's really happening.
Hence why I called it a saga.
Good choice of words there.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that breakdown, Mercedes.